Let's refocus on the campus mission. Hi everyone, my name is Andrea Nicole and I am the campus missionary serving at U of T Scarborough and Centennial College.
My name is Michelle and I'm the campus missionary at University of Toronto, Mississauga campus. So Andrea and I have been in this ministry for 2 months now, and we often get questions like, okay, what are you actually doing? Or why are you in campus ministry in the first place?
Yeah, this is the first time that Regen has had 2 campus missionaries serving in the same year, so we thought that it would be a really good time for us to come together and share with each other and with you what we've been doing the last 2 months. So why do we do what we do? For myself, in my discernment, what I realized was that God was really calling me to stay local and to serve my diocese. And in looking at where the constellations have been in my life, I found that through campus ministry and journeying and accompanying students. And Regen just seemed like the perfect fit to do that, and so here I am today. What about you, Michelle?
Yeah, that's amazing. For me, I really wanted to journey with university students. It's such a significant time in young people's lives, so I wanted to be there for them. I wanted to be there to help them grow, and I know how powerful that was in my life to have mentors and Catholic friends to help journey with me and lead me in the faith. So now I get to give back and share that with others.
And yeah, definitely having those mentors also helped me. So this is such a good opportunity for us to practice giving back what we've received, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is our desires and what we want for this ministry and why it matters to us. But what do we actually do? And practically speaking, what does this ministry look like? So for myself, we have a variety of different small group activities, large group activities that ultimately lead students closer to Christ and lead them to form good connections and friendships with one another. So whether that's using CCO materials, the faith studies to encounter Christ and journey with one another in the faith, or women's group. So we're doing the Chosen TV series this year. It's such a good show. So things like that, or guest speaker events and things to help people grow in their faith and expand their knowledge. What about you, Andrea?
I think for us, what I've learned about U of T Scarborough is we really emphasize meeting people where they're at and accompanying them. So for us, that takes the form of leading our small groups. So we're using a series on forums called The Search, which really seeks to answer a lot of the questions that people have in their hearts about who they are, what's the purpose of everything, where are we going. We also do intentional accompaniment, which takes a variety of different forms. So sometimes it's meeting with students because they have a question or a problem they want to talk about, or there's sometimes a strict program that we follow of spiritual reading, looking at the constellations and desolations of the week, and reading a gospel together. And then we have our men's and women's groups, which do different types of programming, and we also have our public talks that really addresses a lot of relevant issues in our society. And I think underlying all of that is the wonderful admin work that makes all of this possible. So that sometimes means writing emails or reading books to help us prepare for our faith studies or small groups. And every week we have our Recommune. So you want to talk about Recommune?
Yeah, so all of us Regen missionaries will come together and take the time to recount the week, remember, what's been happening in our lives, and take that time to pause and just re-energize so that we can then go back to our particular ministries, ready to go, ready to share Christ, and just be recharged.
Yeah, and it happens on Wednesdays, so I find that it's such a good way to be re-energized to enter back into our full-time ministries. Michelle, it's been 2 months. 2 months is a long time, and we, I think, have learned a lot of lessons. So for myself, I realized that I like to take control, and I like to just know how everything is going to unfold and turn out. And what the Lord has really been showing me through this ministry is I need to let go and surrender and realize that in the limited time that I'm working as a missionary at U of T Scarborough, I'm really just planting seeds and, surrendering that to the Lord to grow and flourish as He desires and as He wills. And it's been really tough to do that, but hopefully in God's grace, He'll help me. What about you, Michelle?
I think similar for me, but looking particularly at surrendering my will for my schedule. I have to plan my day and thinking, okay, I'm gonna get all of these specific things done. But when I do that, I kind of place my expectations on the day and I don't leave room for God to work. So trying to get in the habit of saying, okay, Lord, how do you want this day to unfold? What tasks do you want me to focus on? How do you want me to approach this particular task or encounter this person? So taking that moment to pause and then say, okay, Lord, what do you want? and then enjoying that and realizing that there's so much freedom in that when I can just entrust it to him and find that joy and peace when he's like, he's got it, he'll take care of it.
It sounds like you're really seeking to find his will in the small stuff, which I definitely need to learn.
Yeah. We'll just share everything we learned this year, and then together we'll grow.
Yes, indeed.
So thank you so much for joining us today. And we ask that you keep us in your prayers and keep our ministries in your prayers.
I know that we're praying for you.
Bye, everyone.